Uh, oh god. Violent tendencies. My wiring is very bad, so if I just shove everything to this one corner, it should be okay. Hello, back watchers, because you shouldn't be able to see this otherwise. Uh, what am I doing again? Okay, I need to make it say Genshin Impact livestream. Please load. These are the exact same settings I ran last time, so if it doesn't work, I think I'm just going to kill someone. Oh, you're not supposed to be doing that. There we go. And that should be it. Should be it. I think. I hope. Save. We should be live. Everything should be fine, hopefully. I think. Do I have I have frames? Okay, first try. I don't have a chat though. Oh, that is very awkward. Okay, wait. I need to have a chat. I can't. If people are here, hello. Um, I need to open my chat so I can. I I think part of streaming is talking to people, and I kind of can't talk to anyone right now. 2 seconds. Where's my chat? Oh. Oh, I need to make the Discord ping as well. Oh, this, I prepared a lot. What war do you want to start again? Listen, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. I say change my mind for a reason. Alright? I need to ping my Discord. That's the wrong ping. And no, I don't want to be different today. Just have an opinion. Alright. I think I can start now. Clickbait. Or I haven't even started talking yet. Clickbait. Okay. Okay. I see how you guys move. I see what type of people you are now. Alright, what is broken? Oh my god. It's not clickbait! Mad. Wow. Wow. Alright, who? And you're already here. I'm starting to think you're sick. Okay. Keep him out of the kitchen. Only clickbait when you don't like him, and I like this guy. He's fun. Is Chavru's Virgin no. No. Instant dislike? Instant dislike is insane. I haven't even said anything. Bait used to be believable. Dude, it's crazy how you guys are roasting me like this when you don't understand how much of a blessing it is that there is a stream. Dude, okay, so I was gonna stream 2 hours ago. Obviously didn't. Because I was like, you know what? I can delay the stream a little bit. I'll take a nap. Which is what I did. I woke up from my nap and I was like, oh, I'm supposed to stream around this time. And I was thinking in my head, like, I was so comfortable in my bed. I was like, how much do I care about my viewers? I was really debating it. Like, do I care about my viewers more than I care about my bed right now? I could get another easy 2 to 3 hours of sleep, or I could stream. And since you don't have a bed, okay. And since you're here right now, you know exactly why I chose. Okay, did we hate YouTube? What? Literally, I could turn off the stream right now if you would prefer. You know, I could just never share my opinion if you'd rather have that. And also, I'm sick. Bro, I don't know what happened. I yelled way too much yesterday. I yelled way too much yesterday, and I have a sore throat and it really hurts. That was the phlegm in my sinuses right there. And yeah, so if I sound like a tiny bit different, it's due to that. Enough yapping, explain the title. Okay. End the stream before you start yapping. Chad based true for real thumbnail. Have a good day. Just sleep more than your takes were more reasonable. Okay. I was thinking about this yesterday. I was like, you know what? How about I just make a take, or just have one of my hot takes shown every single day, and then you guys can just argue with me about it. Why are you yelling? This live stream is... I haven't even started. The cat... Oh, basically, okay. So, it is my belief... Wait, why do I have mail? Thank you, Genshin. It is my belief that I think, as of now, I don't necessarily... Okay, so when looking at who the best characters are, or if I were to say what are your top 5 characters, a lot of people would share the idea that Nahida is a top 5 unit, or that should be considered tier 0. I don't necessarily agree with this notion. And a lot of people think Nahida is irreplaceable on Dendro teams. That is also something I very much disagree with, especially after Furina now, because Baizu's pretty good too. So with that, I just don't think Nahida is as prevalent as she once was or she's as vital to Dendro as people think she is. And I think this stems from the fact that if you look at 3.0 and 3.1, we had literally no Dendro characters. We had DMC and Cole, which are consistent bottom dwellers. But okay, because Cole now has a niche with front-loading blooms on Nilou teams, but that's kind of the extent of it to it. And DMC is just, he applies Dendro. So then when we got Nahida, everyone was like, okay, wow, Dendro is fixed. Dendro is now it's in a playable state, which I do agree with. Dendro was kind of unplayable without Nahida when we only had Dendro MC and I'm dying. When we only had Dendro MC and Cole. And then Nahida obviously fixed that, making Sino more playable, Nilou more playable. You can now run Hyperbloom teams a lot easier. You're not cooking? Listen, I am cooking. And I think, so then we had, who was next? Yao Yao? Yao Yao was next, and Yao Yao is a pretty solid character. Then we had Ahaitham. After that was it Baizu or Kirara? It was Baizu first, right? It was Baizu first, and then it was Kirara. And I think with that Dendro lineup, we do have enough Dendro units and enough good Dendro units to where I think Nahida kind of is just not as vital to Dendro teams. And I saw someone say in chat that what did they say again? They said Dendro is unplayable without Nahida. I just don't think that's true now. This isn't even the show Furina. I just think Nahida's overrated. Right. If there are any disagreements with what I just said, I would like to know in chat. And also, Nahida is still the best Dendro unit. I'm not disagreeing with that. Nahida is definitely the best Dendro unit, no competition. I'm just saying that she isn't as vital to Dendro teams as people are led to believe. Saying she's overrated is a whole different thing. When the consensus is that Dendro is unplayable without Nahida, I think it's fair to say that she's overrated. She's still the strongest in practice it depends. It depends. Who would you say are the top 5 even? That is a whole different debate. And also, wait, the thing is, with Nahida, why do you think they haven't released another off-field offensive Dendro unit? There's a very clear reason why. If they released another good offensive Dendro unit within the same patch as Nahida, she just wouldn't be used nearly as much. Making other Electro users playable should say something about that, no? But the thing is, okay, let's look at Aggravate. Okay, so Dendro teams, you have Aggravate, Hyperbloom. You have Aggravate, Hyperbloom, Burgeon, Nilou Bloom, Quick Bloom, is that it? And you have Burning. If we look at Aggravate teams, where's Kaching? Am I blind? I am. There she is. Let's just pretend DMC is Nahida. Sure. Fridge isn't real. Hyperfridge isn't real. Stop naming teams that don't exist. If you look, first of all, Quicken lasts for 11 seconds. You don't need that much Dendro application for Quicken. That's the first thing. 2, if you look at the Aggravate team structure, You're replacing Nahida for the Dendro unit, and then the team has literally no defensive utility. So it's either you replace your Keqing for Kuki, and then I'm sick, so I'm dying. It's either you replace Keqing for Kuki. Bro doesn't have Nahida. I don't like Dendro teams. It's either you replace Keqing for Kuki, and then you lose Keqing's damage, which is quite relevant in AoE. It's either you replace Nahida for another, what's it called, supportive Dendro unit, like a healer like Baizu, Kirara, or Yao Yao. Or you replace Fischl, which you kind of really don't want to do, as she has a large chunk of Aggravate's damage, or you replace your on-armor unit for someone like Gina Sayu. The best trade-off is to just replace Nahida here with a healer. Baizu reaching trash mid. How is this reaching? This is the truth. I'm pretending DMC is Nahida. That was my point. So, let's now pretend Yao Yao is like Baizu or something. Even Yao Yao would just work just fine. On this team, bro is cooking. The best trade-off is to have skill. Keqing is one of the slowest ag clears. I'm just using Keqing as an example. It could be any ag character. Are you doing a camera review today? I'll do them later. My point is, for Aggravate teams, Nahida is like easily the most replaceable unit there. And it also gives the team more comfort. I just gave an example! So that's Aggravate done. She's not really that important for Aggravate teams. You don't need that much Dendro application. On top of her making the team harder to play for no reason. What's your point? Okay, that's one team where you don't need Nahida to make Dendro playable. But that's like the only case. Zant, I'll get to you eventually. Yeah, I'm doing a cover reviews later today. She's the Furina of Dendro. Bro, mad because you don't have Nahida. I could have pulled Nahida if I wanted to. Would me owning the character make my opinion any different? Yeah, Hytham Yai would want Nahida because you can replace someone else with... Yes. Hytham Yai would want Nahida because you replace Fischl there because you're using Hytham, which is a spread damage dealer. So Fischl isn't as important there. You just changed the entire team structure. Playing the character helps. I've played Nahida. I play on my viewers' accounts all the time. Nahida is just a Dendro Charlotte without healing. It's take. You just called standard Aggravate a bottom tier team. Which I don't think is true. Aggravate's still one of... Electro-focused Aggravate is still one of the strongest teams in the game. Or stronger. Keqing Ag is not top tier. Use any Electro driver. Nahida has way more damage in that team, but Baizu is better because of the... That's basically what I'm trying to say. That if you are usually the best cooker in the world, today is not your day. I'm very aware that I'm very aware this is a very hot take. Okay, for Nilou teams, yeah, you're not playing Nilou without Nahida. That one I concede on. You're literally not playing Nilou without Nahida ever. Same case with Sino. Sino doesn't really have teams that don't involve Nahida. How will you run Razor? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Nilou's very important to... You're losing the argument in your title. I haven't even started, pretty much. Run Thundering Fury. Flip Get Good Sleep before you cook. Nahida, that's actually another point. I don't think Nahida's a very good driver. I have not agreed all the best Dendro teams were Nahida. Hytham Quickbloom though, Hytham Quickbloom can substitute Nahida for Baizu if you have Furina. So like Hytham becomes unplayable either. Nahida does not do that much damage unless you're looking at 3 target plus. Yeah, but I don't think Nahida as a driver is very good. She's incredibly squishy. This is... It's not about if you're... That's just... I just made an example. Again, I'm not saying Nahida is bad. She is the best Dendro unit, so of course Nahida is going to be used on the best team. I don't get this. The best Dendro unit is probably going to be used on the best Dendro teams. I'm just saying she's not required to play these Dendro teams. Furina propaganda stream, that's just every flip upload. You can say she's not required, that's overrated. When people say Nahida is needed for every single Dendro team, I don't get how you can not call that overrated. I literally cannot mention Furina anytime in this stream, otherwise I'm gonna get cooked. And hold on. If you look at Hyper Bloom teams as well, let's look at the standard double Hydra Hyper Bloom. At least, nah. I can't make that point without mentioning Fury. I'm hurt. You're using this Strom and nobody has ever said. Someone said it earlier in this stream. I think Nahida is irreplaceable for Nilou Bloom, Sino, and that's kind of it. There will probably be being hyperbolic, you can't prove that. It's hard to make the point without Furina because I'm also saying Baizu is a good substitute for Nahida. And he's mostly a good substitute for Nahida when you also have Furina. Hytham feels so much better with Nahida, though. All his top level runs have her. Yeah, but speedrunning is cringe. I mean, speedrunning is a fair point, and it's the same reason why I'm saying Nahida is the best Dendro unit. Like, yes, obviously, if you're looking at top level Dendro runs, she is going to be used. Okay, I was trolling, don't worry. If you're looking at top level Dendro runs, she is going to be used, but I'm saying she has substitutes. Like, if you look, like, Xingqiu isn't also used very much at a high speedrunning level, but that doesn't mean he's not a good substitute to other units. Wait, do I sound like Zajef, like my voice or just the take I'm saying? Because I think Zajef would agree with my point, disagree with my point. Yeah, you're on better than Jingchu in speedrunning. We know. I'm sick, I'm sad. If my voice sounds off, it's because I'm sick. This is a losing argument? No. Wait, do I have no... wait. Do I have no crystal flies? I have resin, don't I? Oh, I'm so sad. I have to go farm them. I say this as a Yaya solo Dendro user. Nahida is not overrated. I just disagree. From what I've heard. My take is pretty much just Nahida isn't required to play Dendro well. I have not run out of content. There was 1,000 other stream titles I could have used. I just wanted to talk about this exact thing. I mean, I also think Xingqiu is very overrated. It's not just, I think a lot of units are overrated. You call her the best Dendro enemies, but wouldn't overrated imply she's not? Overrated just means, I think her strength and value is higher than the community perceives it to be. Is Furina overrated? It depends. Okay, because when I say Furina is the best unit in the game, ironically, I'm not being serious when I say that. There's no real best unit in Genshin, it just depends on the Abyss cycles and it changes constantly. So when I say Furina is the best unit in the game, I'm like, partially trolling, but it does depend on the Abyss cycle. Especially in this one, where it's kind of tailored towards her, so of course, she's going to be very high valued, but I don't think she's going to be the best unit for every single scenario. Or in every single Abyss. So when people say Furina's like 6,000% the best character in the game with zero competition, that's why I'm just like, okay, calm down. What do you mean I wrote that week? I'm cooked. Why is your resin capped? Because I'm not... How do I say this in a nice way? I'm not addicted to Genshin. It's fine if my resin overcaps a little bit. I can't believe you guys made me have to equip Kitchen. I'm so disgusted. Your logic can easily make Furina sound just as overrated, which I just said is the case. But there are some... Okay, but at least there are some teams Furina enables that no other character can really enable. The right word is I'm not a loser. Okay, but no, if I said that, it would be very mean. If I said that, it would be mean. Thank you guys for saying it for me. You admitted it? Yeah, most top tier characters can be viewed as overrated. I think people like to exaggerate the gap between units. Which is the same case for Nahida, as I've been saying. If Nahida is not needed for Dendro to compete, so can I safely say characters like Nilou and Ayaka without Kaza can compete too? I mean, Nufulet can compete without Kazuha. I don't get your point. Hello, Million. Who else? Ayaka can too. In this, especially in this abyss, you can just use Venti because there's no boss on the first half. And there's also... Actually, no, Monocry uses Kazuha, never mind. All your arguments apply to literally every card that isn't required, still enable some new team so it's not overrated. What do you mean by that? Expand. I said any top tier character can be overrated. Which I think... just people overvalue units. Or they just... People have agendas with their favorite units. So when they can, they like to overestimate how strong their units actually are. Fischl is overrated, sure. Sure. You can definitely say that. I don't think it's bait though. Why is someone calling me? Go away. Okay, Furina. I think the title is bait. Yeah, if it was bait, you fell for it. Okay, again, for real, what else? Who else can bring good off-field AoE Dendro application because I generally remove her from my Aggravate team if I don't have this issue? Just run Kirara. Literally just run Kirara. Kirara's burst is AoE. Her skill is AoE if held. She can hold Sapwood Blade. Quicken lasts 11 seconds, so you aren't losing much quicken uptime by using Kirara. She works fine. And then also you can also, if there's no more than 3 enemies, which isn't very common, you can just use Baizu. And then just never use Yao. Yao Aggravate feels horrible. At least for me. And she also buffs less than Kirara and Baizu do. Full C0 Sino. Let's see you play it, I'm curious. Sure, I'll play after I use my resin. Recommending Kirara without any disclaimers like that? What do you mean? Kirara is a great unit. Even before C4? Considering the fact I don't even know what her C4 does, I don't think it's very necessary. Okay, how long has the stream been going on for? Okay, the title was 100% bait. I still do. I still do somewhat think there is room for discussion with the argument. Especially with people thinking, that you need Nahida for almost every single Dendro team, but... So everyone like this stream? No, don't leave now, everyone like the stream. Now that you're here anyways. No, now that you're here anyways. You may as well like this stream. Share it. Bait other people. I'm telling everyone you're cringe. No one leave. You're staying here with me now. Wait, is my Yolanda and Favonius? What was that? I need to burn through my resin as fast as possible so I can give a Kirara demonstration. I also think Kirara is kind of underrated. She's a really good Dendro unit. And she can enable some really funny teams. Farming flop for his... Okay, no. That's not what we're doing. I'm farming flop for my cookie. Do you want others to see you get cooked? Next stream payout is broken shades my mind. I want to see how that wouldn't work well though, because people would just think I'm coping. If I needed like the AoE Dendro application, I wouldn't play Baizu, because I was not supposed to do that. Their damage, their team DPS for Aggravate teams is about the same. In some cases, it can be tilted towards Kirara because she has somewhat decent damage, but it's about the same. It's like if you need the AoE, Kirara kind of has better unconditional AoE than Baizu does. So like I would just use Kirara. That could be very good. I can also front some load. International player. Yeah, here we have a dude taking cooking classes for Raiden. How dare you? Balls. Hello, Lucario. Eula Gobler, yes. I'm gonna roll that in a sec. See you later. Alright, bye. The bait worked. I'll take it. We get you like cat ears too much. Kirara's just a good unit. Also, there's this one thing my friend made called Hyperbolics. It's just a Hyper Bloom team using Kirara. It's Kirara, Furina, Kuki, and Nahida. I wish I could play it. It's very, very funny. It's hilarious. Where's Pulse? Wait, Pulse is here? Where? Where? He's not here, lied. How do you feel about Jing Cho better than C6 Yulon take from Zidra? I talked about on my last stream, but basically it's just a nothing point. It's basically just I pulled this out of my ass. That's literally what the take is. You can't argue with it because there was no logic put into it. It's just a nothing take. Too bad Kirara isn't a bird, huh? If Kirara was a bird, she would be 10 times harder. Also, no, there's this one thing about Kirara I don't like her feet. Kind of like your Nahida. Anyways, I didn't roll crit damage bricked. Where's the gold I just rolled? You made the best international guide, everyone knows you. Like, look at these feet! That's weird! That's... no. If you say you would, you're strange! This thing has maybe... I just can't find Kirara attractive. After I see this. Why is the Fury complaining about Fury? I'm not into feet. No, listen. I'm not into feet, but when your feet are strange, that's when we have an issue. I'm not into hands either. No, I'm not into hands either, but if someone had crooked, distraught hands, I'm not doing it either. How can you look at... Wait, no. We need to do a closer inspection of this. We need to full-on deep dive examine these feet. Hey, listen. Does she kicks, right? You see the paw print as well? No! That's weird! If you say you would, you are a furry. Lucario, I'm not answering that. But no. That's strange. That is odd. Still would? You guys are worse than me. 100% worse than me. So from that, I've just never liked Kirara as a waifu. Just because of her feet are strange. Flip your word, if you wouldn't, you're insane. Did you see the ZZZ? Okay. Well, let's time him out. I recommend Kirara because she's a good unit, not because she turns me on. Which is rare. Flip only likes birds, real. Your owner, but okay, chat, calm down. Alright, chat, calm down. Calm down. Everyone relax. Take a deep breath. Oh, I need to roll the physical goblet. Right. I will sniff! Yeah! You said that, not me. Speaking of sniffing, I really need to do a number 2. I'll roll this artifact as I'm, like, my asshole is on fire, dying. Where's the artifact section? Please, wait, where's the goblet? I need to find it. Will I roll these artifacts first, or will my asshole be in unrecoverable turmoil? Wait, no! Why did I do that? Oh my god! No! Wait, that was a good artifact! It rolled HP at them? Wait! I wasn't supposed to do that! I wasn't supposed to do that! That had 16 attack percent! That was my official... That was for my official. When I got her a full trope set. And I lost everything rolled into death and HP. No, I'm done. No, I'm quitting. I'm quitting today. This is the last. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Are you serious? Okay. Smelt it when his face dropped. Dude, I was so sad. I think I just let some number 2 slip out. Jeez. Hello chat, who are you? Is it Thunder? I'll just roll. You should have looked at. I don't know why it wasn't locked. Karma for not liking feet? Wait, did someone actually time out? Did someone actually time out Mika? Undo that. Wait, who timed out Mika? You told me to, I was joking. Is Furina better than Zhongli and Yelan in this Wonder team? Yes. Karma for Nahida. Disrespect. I will never disrespect the Radish ever again. I'm changing my stream title. Nahida's the best unit in the game. Change my mind. I can't edit this. Never mind. Who do you think is the best character in the game? I think it alternates between Furina and Yelan. Stop ignoring me. Type it in chat. Kazuha, go away, fuckster. Wait. Okay, listen, can I give up my account review and have a discussion about how you rank hotness in Genshin instead? Because saying secrets is what you makes me. Okay, let's do an attractiveness list. I've been typing shit in chat. Chat is going very fast. I apologize if I don't see it. Just keep typing over and over until I can't take it anymore. Of course he thinks Furina's the best character. I made 20 videos on her. What do you expect? Alright, so hotness in Genshin for me is kind of, it depends. If it's a dude, give me the twinks. Right? Tignari. Where's Kave? Kave is also just very pretty. Kave is very pretty. You look like I would want to keep you away from a daycare, so no. I'm actually very not much into muscular people. They scare me. I just like, whoa! Okay, and regarding regarding the woman. Okay, so let's go to the main offender, Sucrose. Listen. Hear me out. Hear me out. Sucrose is adorable. So you like femboys too, 100%. Sucrose is adorable. He's cute. And for me, cuteness honestly matters more than being sexy. Adorable is not a synonym for hot. It is for me. Do not this Sucrose. And then, obviously, besides Sucrose, there is just this. This sets off things inside of my brain. The thighs, the waist. Same case with you. And then for characters I don't like, listen. Culprit number 1. Culprit number 2. Culprit number 3. Culprit I think that's it. And then Navia whenever she comes out. Those 4, I just don't like them. I think they're ugly. I think Nilou's the ugliest character in Genshin. And then Navia. And then Jean. And then Lisa. Happy birthday. No, what about Nilou is attractive? I don't see it. She's not cute. She has the stupid fucking horns. She doesn't have the proportions either. Let's look at Jean. Jean looks... How do I say this? Jean looks too mature. Jean is basically but conventionally attractive in general metrics. If you want to look at conventionally attractive, boom, the most conventionally attractive character in Genshin. And then Lisa, besides the stupid fucking hat, unsubscribing, this guy's not TC, not knowing hotness TC. Not in your age. What do you mean by that? Lisa, same case. Too mature. I would run 10 feet away. I'm scared of women. I'm the stupid hat. So yes. You better start studying the game before having an opinion. Okay. Raiden sucks, you're delusional. And then Navia. The fact Navia has no cleavage. I just don't think I like blondes. What about Shenhe? Shenhe's top tier. I just think I don't like blondes. Right, Rosaria also a 10. Yeah, but Lisa okay. Okay, brother. Okay, buddy. Every character moans. Post this hat to scare flip. No, some hats are fine. Just when they're stupidly big, they piss me off. Same with Mona's. Sara's the best looking in Azuma unit. She's not even top 3. Raiden, Yai. Wait, who else? Wait, who released... Raiden, Yai, and Kuki. There. Over Sara any day. I also moan, but... Alright, so you wanted to see Kirara aggravate with we wanted to see Kirara with as a Dendro slot and aggravate, right? You and told me about this. I actually need to fix my build because I think Yulon doesn't have artifacts right now. Or is it Jingcho? Yeah. I kind of killed him to build Sara. So let's give him his stuff back. Wonderful. Keep Jingcho that way, he's worthless. Oh, this is gonna be so sad because I'm gonna have to play Kiching and I don't like Kiching. You use instructors, yes. Because my favorite aggravate team is Raiden aggravate. Because I don't have Yai. Chat, remember this guy only adores men. Yeah, I think I have a thing for mental illness. Like Furina, Shenhe, Raiden, Rosaria. Like, mentally stable people are just not fun. Literally boring. You like Shenhe? Who doesn't? That's so based. So based, Anza. Can you talk about my 155k DPS without team? Wait, do you even have child? Oh yeah, I can't even play international, I don't have child. No. Furina's not even mentally ill. Oh yeah, they kind of fixed her. Maybe I don't like Furina anymore. That was a joke. Okay, that was a joke. That was a joke, okay? Put more units. The thing is, I kind of skipped the entirety of Sumeru. Because I legit quit. It was so boring for me, I legit just quit the game. Alright, chat, Sucrose or Kazuha for Aggravate. Show my Hu Tao. My Hu Tao's bad. I think my Hu Tao's my worst built carry. She kind of sucks. Kazuha. Okay, Kazuha. Okay, I get it! I actually do prefer Sucrose second half. But we're not gonna... Because Kazuha you have to get close to Capelia, whereas Sucrose you can just drive Sucrose from a distance. So Sucrose has actually been like more comfortable to play. And it's not like the grouping really matters because you're using... Yeah. I would use Kaza for your sake though. Sure. Massive skill issue. Okay. The difference between Sucrose and Kazuha for single target, it's not that big. It would actually, I think if... Does it? No, actually no, I don't think that's true. Wait, no, you Kazuha first side, it doesn't matter. The difference is big, surely. Kokumi's optimal combo is actually just N2 spam. But getting the N2 walk sound is actually very hard for me, so I just never did. Did I never cast Furina skill? Huh. Watch him die and clear slower than Sucrose. Taser. Roll. How did you make Furina's summons invisible? I just forgot to summon them. Alright, we're good. That was a cute hick. I'm scared. Leave me alone. I'm running away. Now the title is Kaza's Overrated. Changed my mind. I don't think I can make that title without getting vehemently attacked. So I'm just simply not gonna do it. The reason I love Kitching and Aggravate so much is that Fischl can carry all the damage in single target and Kaza does all the work in AoE. Teleport to the other side. Look at that pro strat. Wait, can you please not go to your second rotate? I don't have. Her skills on cool. Please go off cooldown. Right there. Pretty much 100% quicken up time. How is this better than Nahida or Traveler? I mean, I can't compare it to Nahida, but I also didn't play the best. I was just showcasing quicken up time. Wouldn't have happened with Nahida. My Kitching is underinvested. Why are you using the Kirara team in non-AoE? That was a whole argument. Oh. Wait, was it? Oh, never mind. Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, wait, that's true. Yeah, it was about... Yeah, actually, yeah, never mind. I didn't have Dendro on the end because I was showcasing quick enough time. It was fine the entire time though. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Let's do this then. But I don't have... This is like the worst abyss to do Aggravate because I don't have... I guess Fischl and Kazuha shield breaking should be fine. Also makes Kitching more usable. That's the second half. Nice one, Flip. I was talking about AoE Kono, but it's okay. I just love watching Flip play. I'm scared. Can you do... Are you alright? I'm not okay. Can you do a Genshin character OST? I don't think anyone is on it. The problem is, I stopped listening to OSTs after 3.1. Like, 3.1 in Genshin was so boring for me that I quit the game. Like, I just couldn't anymore. They introduced it... Okay, because, my enjoyment in Genshin is heavily tied to how much I like the characters in the region. So for me, after I got Tignari and Kole, which were the characters I wanted, after I got Tignari and Kole, those are the characters I wanted. I was just kind of like, damn, this region's kind of boring. And I wanted no one. I didn't want Nahida, I didn't want Nilou, I think she's ugly. I didn't want Sino. I actually wanted, the only other character I was interested in was Dea. But you know exactly what they did to Dea, so. And then I also came back to get Wanderer and Farazan. That's about it. And then I was just like, yeah, I just kind of don't like this cast. He's lying, he couldn't have because he's addicted? Okay, hold on. This is my Fontaine exploration. 80%, 80%, 90%, 90%, 70, 70. I haven't got to the newer regions. Okay. Do you want to see my Sumer exploration? 37%, 55%, 66. I did these two recently to get Primos for Furina. 21%, 11%. I have more exploration in Fontaine than I do in Sumeru. That is how much I didn't play. And this was all recent. For Primo Gems for Nahida. Gold, I'm not doing that. No one, literally no one is going to believe that. Still not convinced. I don't know how else to convince you. Alright. How do I do its Kitchen E, Swirl? I guess I could also cast. Okay, you know what? Why do you have a shield? You make things 10 times harder for no reason. I can't even get quick on it. I'll just wait. Don't. Okay. I just think I'm just not gonna cast Kaza's Burst. How are you? How is Overload still getting procs? What? Huh? It's not my fault. It's the enemy's fault. And you got your shield back. I hate this game. This team is so dog crap. Yeah, in a chamber it wasn't made for. How am I still getting Pyro Swirls? What is going on? Did you just trigger burning? How are you burning? What? I'm done. No, I can't stand this. Skill sheet. You look at. I wasn't trying to clear. I was trying to showcase the fucking Kirara working in AOE. But Pyro Aura the entire time. I hate this game. You get the point. Kirara's Burst has a big AoE, and if you need big AoE application, you can either just group with Kazuha, or just hold Kirara. The cooldown aligns with whatever. Mistplayer is generally better for DPS. Nilou team would clear it easy because Nilou breaks Hydro Shields. I'm horrible. I hate it here. I'm get a job. Explain to me how swirl works. What do you mean? Tignari Kitching, do you agree? I'll think about it later. Later. Because they're about equal. Title is bait. The title is bait. Yes. Did Sega stop uploading? Wait, did he stop? No. I need my free content. Where's this channel? Oh, it's there. He hasn't posted in 6 months. Seka, why? My glorious king. I'm actually depressed. I've never been so sad. But he still streams on Twitch though. Where is the Ziox Genshin court? Listen, we can't all have what we want. Bullied into quitting. It's actually very interesting to see people's reactions to my Genshin courts. Tenha watched it on stream and laughed about it, and he thinks it's interesting, and Tenha likes my content, which is surprising. I don't think I need to explain what happened with Tectone. Moving on. Who else? Mtash watched it. He said my content is good recently, which scared me. Because it came out of nowhere. And then yeah, I guess he took it well. There was no Tenten incident. Nothing happened. Just like how nothing happened in Bossing Say. The Jeff didn't even watch my core. He didn't even watch it. Vars despises me. Vars really doesn't like me. Valkyrja, I think that's how you say his name. He said my takes were dog shit. I think that was it. How about a flip Genshin core? That guy's overhyping Furina a lot. True. That guy's a dumbass. Go up into Vars. Vars is spectrum. Do you guys? Okay. Okay. So am I allowed to share this on stream? I don't think I am. So I'll just tell you what happened. So someone I'm friends with is friends with Vars, and they help him with his videos, like his information. So like he found out me and him were friends. The person he's helping out Vars, he found out we were friends, right? And then he was so fucking mad that I was friends with this guy. That this guy was friends with me because he's helping Vars, and he was like, I caused him so much problems. He had to ban upwards of 30 people from his Discord server and his chat when they asked about the court. Whenever I made my Genshin courts, like he would get flooded with hate comments and stuff like that, and he just fucking hates me. And he was shit talking me the entire time, saying I think he compared me to Keemstar. So, hold on, let me read it. I'll read it on stream. It was very funny. I need to find it, please. Uh, It was Hugh. It was a very funny message that I'm struggling to find. Okay, okay. Oh, it's so long. Okay, so starting with the original part of me finding out you're friends with Flip and why that is a problem for me. No, that's a problem for you, a problem for me. Flip's video has once again, whether it was his intention or not, caused me a lot of trouble in a number of ways. Several of his followers came into my Discord in a fairly large number, according to my mods, and have made many of the Discord members uncomfortable, either because of their more argumentative language or other reasons. I've been asked several times to talk about Flip's videos during my live streams and what I think of it. For the sake of avoiding drama, I simply brushed it aside and said I severely dislike commentary channels such as Flip, Kavos, etc. due to their inherent nature of stirring things up. What is essentially unprovoked controversy for the sake of controversy, keyword unprovoked. Maybe for instances such as injustice from one person to another, like how Kavos shitted on Pokimane for ruining someone's channel by copyright striking. That makes sense, but nothing related to my channel had in any way necessitated videos like this being made. I can maybe understand other creators since they can sometimes call out other creators on whatever, but again, I could care less about Genshin drama because I have a life. I've had to ban, and I'm not exaggerating, upwards of 55 people who mentioned Flip's video as a reason to discredit, devalue, and undermine my channel, and I'm continuing to because of it. These are the same people who we talk about where they clutch over the smallest nitpicks or past videos that have been recently retroactively corrected in recent ones. I think it's safe to say I don't think Vars likes me. I do. Something tells me I don't think Vars likes me. Let him cook. But yeah. To be fair, I don't think. Okay, if I make a Genshin court and someone, don't go to their Discord and don't go to their comments and yell at them. I already did enough. You don't need to do that. Like, my video is enough. So I kind of agree there. Don't go to his Discord. But don't go to his Discord server to cause issues. Don't wink, okay? I'm being serious. Team Flip Genshin Impact. Nahida, Kazuha, Furina, Bane, Magic Charge, the top 5 units in Genshin. Fair. I think the top 5 units, just there's like 10 units that are top tier, and it just rotates between all of them. Keem, are we calling me Keem Flip now? No, stop. uh, is it bad I actually like bounties as a system? Flip Star! Shut up. Flip Star! Let's get right into the court. That's how the man sounds, right? I feel like people take things way too seriously. Have you seen the Kelcom TC podcast on Furina? I watched the first 5 minutes and then I gave up. I watched until I heard the Jeff say Xingqiu is better than Furina, and then I just decided it's not worth my time. Is that mean? I feel like that was a very reasonable thing to do. Kekium kind of just has like no staff nowadays. You have them in their guides saying that Wanderer's best shield there is strongly, and some other things. And the team recommendations Kekum gives are not good teams. So, and they take way too long to get guides out, kind of. Like the official guide was supposed to be. I remember being there when the official guide was first, like, like when it was first brought to light. It's been 2 years. They still haven't bothered. Like, it's still not done. Which I guess I don't blame. I don't blame it for. It's like if you're doing Kekium, I don't think you're really even getting paid either. And then you have to like calc things and then have your calcs verified on top of that. So like the process for actually making guides is very long. But to like 2 years, like 2 years is a lot of time. So I can understand their position, but still, yeah, it's still quite odd. Even then, I still do think Kekium is like a good resource, and they also made Kekium standards, the universal calculating tool right now for substats, which was nice. And like they kind of peaked in towards like the mid part of Inazuma. But now it's just kind of been like no one wants to work for it, really. I can't make Tech to National. And like they made a Furina guide, released it, I think 2 days before her banner ended. Which again, I understand their position completely. Because it takes a lot of time to make a guide, and if you want to be solely accurate, but like you then have people like TGS who can get a guide out like 1 hour after the character's information has come out. So it's just like, huh. Like they have my upload schedule for no reason. So can you tell me how Ayato Ayaka ride a Shogun but a team wouldn't work? Huh? TGS is the GOAT, which is why I'm happy I could start a podcast with him. He's a really cool dude as well. It's no, no. KQM does a lot of leaks theory crafting. Because I've been in their Discord server and I wanted to submit some things, but I decided not to because I was too shy to. So I just never did. But like KQM like is making guides, releasing it on their Discord server, and just never publishing it. They just don't publish it. Because I guess they want to fact check everything and then have calc verifiers. But the process ends up taking so long because no one gets paid, like no one really gets paid that much and no one wants to do it. So they end up sitting on a character guide for like 2 months, and then right before the character's about to go, perfect time to release the guide. We need a stream where Flip just tries every single Tech to National variant. If I had every single character, I would. He's Italian, true. At C6, he doesn't need to access it. The problem with Jincho's energy requirements is that even though okay, let's look at this. Let's look at Jincho's weapons, right? So at C6, this drops his energy requirements by quite a lot. And then you could just run him on an offensive weapon. Then you'd also want to ideally run an ER stance unless you're using double Hydra or running Rational. The problem kind of is, the on solo Hydra teams, even though he doesn't really want to use, like, you don't really need to have him on an offensive weapon. Because of the amount of ER you still need to build and you're using an ER stance instead of an attack stance, the damage gap is so close to where having Favonius and just making sure everyone else can burst fine is just better. And also, I I need to go to the toilet very badly. I've been holding this in for like 30 minutes, so I will be back when I drop this nuclear number 2. Chat, chat, I think I have diarrhea. Am I cooked? Am I cooked, chat? I think I have diarrhea. Am I cooked? Is it over for me? Yes? Oh no. Oh no. I'm just sick. Lick it up. Whoa! It's because you played Kirara. Okay. Destroy all the bullet barnacles. You took a Duke. Did you just say that? Did you just say I took a Duke? why are we still talking about Zijaf? why, why why are we bullying that guy? What did they say? Why are they getting bullied? The title is a lie. Bye bye. Hi Maya. This is karma for talking shit about my daughter. Uh, this is Jingcho slander, not Nahida. Hot takes, huh? My goat Jeff would never do this midstream. Your goat Jeff also said C6 Jingcho is better than C6. Anyways. Everyone's still bullying that guy. He's literally that guy. Are you that guy? No, he is that guy. New titles that Jeff is overrated. Changed my mind. You said what? Should we react to bad Genshin takes on stream? Someone really wanted me to watch Sekapoku's tier list. You're even arguing about it here. Oh my god. Alright, let me finish up my dailies. I'll finish up my dailies and my weeklies and then we'll get to it. Since there's literally no content in Genshin. Weave. I did not weave. Oh, my Wonder is about to die. Or not. He's him. The great... That I'm so sorry for that. That was completely unintentional. You kind of just got into my line of fire. That F in chat for that. Very unlike that. Very unfortunate soldier. Are you a consistent stream now or what? I will try to stream every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And maybe if I care enough about you guys, I'll stream on Saturdays and Sundays. I guess that could be my schedule. I stream every single day and I post on Saturdays and Sundays. Alright. That's dailies done. I need to finish on my weeklies. I'm not going to nitpick. So now, I can't stream on weekends. My house is too loud. I live with my entire family. And the only reason I'm streaming is because my siblings are in school, so my house isn't as loud. So I can be as loud as I want. Do you have a hit list? I think I'm gonna do as a Jeff part 2. Is a Jeff part 2. I wanna do one on Jello because he's my friend. And I think that's it. There's no one else really who's also maybe completing the Sekka trilogy. Maybe I complete the Sekka trilogy. Besides that, not really. Genshin content creators have, I think they've gotten better. Jello better than Flip though? Okay. Okay, pal. Okay, Buckaruni. Gacha game? Oh yeah, Gacha Gamer 2. Gacha Gamer 2. But people have said Moga. I'm not sure about Moga. Jello would get 5 minutes. Okay, yeah. Jello's a good creator. But yeah, there's not as many Genshin content creators that just don't know what they're talking about. Tecton doesn't even play the game anymore. There's nothing to core him on. Did Mocha got a C6 Furina? I'm shocked. Yeah, Jello has literally mastered clickbaiting. I aspire to be like him. Moga's the average rail, pretty much. How about Jay's turn? He sells how much he sells Hu Tao. What type of flower? I've never eaten. Let's just see the rest of my bounties. Dude, if I tried to court Jaystern, I think I would die the very next day. He would eat me alive. I'm scared of him. Sol, me and Sol are actually collabing. I don't know when he's going to post a video. But yeah, he's posting a video to his channel. We collabed on it, I guess. Or more like he just asked me for... Of course I'm using the Animo carry. They decide to just make the boss immune to Animo damage. You love to see it. Does Vars need a part 3? One for each channel. He has 3 channels, 3 courts. But as we've already established, I don't think Vars likes me very much. And I kind of don't want to cause him more shit. So I just rather not. Yeah, he has a Smash Bros channel, a League channel, and the Genshin channel. He needs to spread misinformation as efficiently as possible. I do think Vars is being completely overdramatic, but at the same time, if I'm causing him problems, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm a hater, but I'm not evil. Hater, yes. Intentionally mean, no. You are British? Fair enough. Wait, did you just burst in the wrong direction? Okay, now you did. Right, wonderful. One more bounty, then we can go. I think we'll react to Seka Poker's tier list, then we'll react to Eeks' tier list. Everyone is talking about how Eeks' tier list is very bad. I might be evil, but I have standards. I do want to complete the Seka trilogy, though. I know. Okay, the thing is, I'm not motivated to do... Okay, I finished my battle pass in 3 weeks. So, I wasn't very motivated to do my weeklies. Maybe. Jello's also working on his new... I shouldn't... Yeah, maybe I don't spoil that. Oh, I'm 9 now. Wow, wonderful. Is this the wings? No, it's not the wings. Sad. What? Oh yeah, is it? Okay. Immune to Dendro damage, literally the worst element in the game. Oh, I finally got the treasure compass. Jesus Christ. Flip is the worst Genshin CC. Wow. I'm literally about to cry. That was me crying. Look at what you caused. Oh my, yes, Sevi is a person that exists. Oh my god. I completely forgot Sevi was a person. Like, dude, she has literally 0 takes. She just gives information, which is fair. Not flip stand proud. You are not the Jeff. Yeah, Sevi's good. Sevi's really good. She just presents information as it is. About X-Slice, I don't watch X-Slice. Should I make a content creator tier list? Content creator reliability tier list. I don't watch X-Slice, so I have no idea how credible he is. Wanderer is so fun. If I had a C6 Force, then I'd be unstoppable. Wanderer is literally so fun. Brax? I also don't watch Brax. I also don't watch Brax, so I have zero idea. Like, look, isn't this so depressing as someone who's built a Wanderer? Literally C0. C0? That's depressing. I want to C6 so bad, but I did, what, almost 200 pulls? Okay, guess what constellation my Charlotte is after doing 200 pulls? Jason is good. Jason's good. Okay, guess what constellation my C1? Any more guesses? C3? C3? C0? She's C2. 200 pulls for C2. But 4 stars, man. You know, like, we just assume every 4-star C6. God. I got 3 5-stars before getting... before finishing C2 Charlotte. It's horrible. I did 80 pulls and got C6 skill issue. I will knock you out. I got C4 in like 5th day, I'm sorry. No. This, you guys, whoa. Who gave you guys permission to start flexing on me? Are you trying to go band for band right now? Fuck Genshin characters. No, what? I talk about my pulls, you guys talk about how much you're up? What the fuck? What kind of disrespect is that? Oh, my father got stabbed. Well, my father didn't. Like, what? What is this? The fuck? Alright, flex on me again. Let's go band for band right now. I dare you. Try flex on me again. Don't ever do that. Uh, 200 pulls and Furina C0 sad, yes. C6 Charlotte in 40 pulls? What? Are you comparing Charlotte? Yes? Or well, just get better. That skill issue. My Charlotte is C6. Okay. Do a money spread right now. Like, you guys think I don't got motion? The fuck? My dad didn't get stabbed. No. Fortunately, my dad did not get stabbed. I watching this for 20 minutes, just realized it was live. Oh, that's funny. How many? What? How many vicious primos got? What? I got stabbed and I'm in death. That still count. I guess. Does Charlotte have a useful con C4? Charlotte really wants her C4. But I think people aren't talking about Charlotte enough for how good she is. Or well, good she is with Furina. I really like Charlotte teams. She's like, I think she's like my second favorite cryo unit besides Shenhe. Forest is beautiful, yes. They peaked. Charlotte's very good. You got a tad of what a flex. And the thing for Ayaka teams and Eula teams is that with adding Furina to them just makes a lot of sense, because if you're looking at it from a carry point of view, when you use your Ayaka burst, that's the damage gone. Like, you use your Ayaka burst, then you're just stood there for 20 seconds twiddling your thumbs with nothing to do. But with Furina, you have another sub DPS that is able to do competent damage alongside your Ayaka. So it makes the team's DPS look better, and it just plays better as well, because you're not basically just solely relying on Ayaka. Is Nahida really overrated? The title is bait. I used the title for bait and it's working. They're in trouble by making... Yeah, the holdie takes way too fucking long. It takes 3 years, but I just don't use the holdie. How do you swell cryo in that team? Coswell hold E is 2U. So if you Coswell E, I'll just show you. I'll just show you. Bro is stalling the second tier list. I'm sorry for wanting to talk about things. You are a clickbaiter. Jeff is right. He predicted this. It was my canon event. Wait, does it work in single target? We'll see. He might have died before I go off, which would be very funny. He died before I go off, I'm cooked. Alright, let's try this. Everything's gonna die though. Let's try that again. Cryo slime's perfect. Just go. You can't freeze it. That should have worked. There, hydro cryo. What? Hydro? Am I stupid? It doesn't work on slimes? Why not? Why does it not work on slimes? What do you mean it doesn't work on slimes? Oh my god. I'm actually just stalling now. Where's Masanori? He's here. Nahida's not overrated, but I think the way people say no matter what, yeah, Nahida's kind of wrong. She's not Kazuha. I agree with that. You can very easily ignore Dendro teams. It just depends on who you get. Because like there's no set way to really build your account. So recommending the same things to everyone isn't always the best. The skill issue is showing. Okay. Look, no. Do you see my swagger right now? I immediately go up to Masanori. He's just like, I'm not your match. I'm not him. You're him. He already knows. I do this. That should have worked, right? 33. 33, there you go. You have to cause a hold E. And that should be easier in AoE. Okay, I'll go to the Sekapoka tier list. Wait. How did I fail? Wait, how did I fail? No, I don't know. Wait, did I fail? How? Is brother gonna go up to me and say I got cooked by him or something? I just need to confirm. I love Ayaka's dash. You better not try to disrespect me. It seems that you've neglected. Okay, I have to run. Yeah, I have to run the ones. Okay, no, I have to run the ones now. Like, he has to get cooked. You see me? I don't take disrespect. Ever. What? He's cooked. He's cooked. Right? Say I'm him? Thank you. Alright, let's watch the Sekapoka tier list now. I just needed to assert my dominance. Yo, why is Ayaka looking at him like that? Why? Wait, yo, why is Ayaka looking at him like that? I use this combo with Furina instead of Ayaka, and I don't know where to all with Furina on the rotation. You're supposed to, I think the rotation goes Furina, sorry, Riosly Q, Ayaka EQ. Or do you start with Furina? Oh no, yes, you start with Furina, you Furina EQ, Riosly Q, Kazuha hold E, Q, and then the healer you have. Ayaka looking at him. Okay. Ignore the fact that my frames just died. I'm opening Google. Wait, someone send a link to Sekapoka's tier list. Shut up. Where's Sekapoka's tier list? Hello? You guys were yelling at me and you don't even have it cooked. Chat is cooked. It's latest wait, it's like actually just latest VOD. Right, let me mute this. Why are you sending me them? I want the video. My PC is not liking this very much. I say PC, I mean my 2017 MacBook, streaming, having my PS4 running through it, and also, it's like actually involved in an orgy right now. Just show off Genshin. Too much effort. Wait, he's live. No, he's not. Never mind. I lied. I lied. Wait, no, which one is it?
When it comes to creativity, the best inspiration can come
How do
from
I-
the most unexpected places.
Which one is it?
No more saying I'm not creative.
Because I see the tier list there, but he also says he's tier listing. So, is it the most recent one or the one before that? This is Voids! Oh, wait. Or does he just have the tier list? Sekapoko's channel trailer. Which one is it? Okay, stop yelling.
Let's go somewhere a little quiet.
Okay, hold on, wait, give me a second. I need to set up my, because I can't actually hear anything. Give me 2 seconds. Or, alright. That should have worked. Let's all yell. Wait, I can't hear anything. Never mind. Alright, where's the tier list, old man? Oh, there. No audio. Oh, I'm stupid. Wait. Can you guys not hear anything? No audio? I'm cooked. We can't see it's on screen.
Well,
There we go.
27 KHP. What's your ER at? It's like 240, isn't it? 240.
You can stop complaining. You can hear it now.
Well, a 0 AR fucking goblet. That'll do it to you, right? I guess we'll be out exchanging for Noblesse for a little bit. Oh well.
All right. Make it louder.
Okay. We're tier listing.
Oh, we're tier listing.
Okay. Alright, we've had an entire patch on the Furina. We've had an entire patch with Nebulate Furina. We've been trying out a lot of different strategies, and we've been looking around. We've also tried out a lot of different characters, a lot of different defensive strategies, offensive strategies, and it's been good.
Wait, is this just tier list database? What do you mean you see nothing? I'm looking at the playback. Wait, is this tier list at a base? We're tier listing? Yikes, yes. Does the guy have too little or too many chromosomes? You will never know.
Now, here's my first take.
Why is
on
Nuvula-
the four?
Why is Nuvula at number 1? That's what I'm curious about. Why is there that high? Why is Aika there? Wait, how where's Zhao if Wanderer is right there? I don't think Icheng should be this high. Oh, Jingcho Yolan in different tiers. Why is Tignari so high? What the fuck? Questionable. Why is Linny a tier above Hu Tao? They're literally the same unit. I also think this tier list structure is so weird. Why is there so much separation going on? Navia isn't even out yet. Has Sakapoko read her kit? Rio's very high too. Wait, is Rio over Ayaka? Why is Rio still over Ayaka? Where's Fischl? What? Like S, bro. Make up your mind.
4.2 characters. The character that should move down out of any tier list right now that we have.
Rio better than Ayaka. I can see the take. The only issue is that I don't think there's a big enough gap between them to justify them being in different tiers.
Okay. Okay. Nilou should move down. Okay. Okay. There's where I'm at. Nilou should move down. Okay.
What? Okay.
That's the first part.
Let's hear his
Nilou should
reasoning.
move down. Okay. I'll go into a synopsis as to why. I'll go into Abyss clear speeds and all that stuff and how she's been working. But
Abyss clear
Nilou should
speed,
move
he's
down.
cooked.
Okay. The other thing is going through a lot of the characters. I think Hu Tao should move up.
Makes sense, considering Linny's
Okay.
also up.
Okay, those are the two characters where I'm at right now. Another character, I think Yanfei's in a good position right now, so I'm gonna move her. Sino's fine too.
Based! Wait, Sakapoku's actually the GOAT. Wait, he's the GOAT. Let him cook. Whoa! What is this gap between Sucrose and Kazuha? Zhao is down here and Wander is up there? Okay. Mr. 8 rotation should not be this high. Vente should also move up. Klee can go up. But I get. Well, let's hear his reasoning.
And
Bro, there's not a 5-tier gap between Sucrose and Kazuha.
I think there were good. Those are the 3 points of discussion I wanted.
Why? Wait. Okay, no.
to
I thought
have.
Shenhou was
Well,
lower.
fine
I was.
for mid-high
I was
A. We
mistaken.
added that tier last time, etc. So these are the points of discussion. Let me go move and make a.
Wait, Deluxe should move up. Where's Deluxe? I think he should move down.
Write down what the tier list is regarding, so we don't get the Andes. 1 second. Read first.
All right, let's read it.
Okay.
That's not my hand slapping. Let's
Zero.
read first.
R1 5-star or
Fair enough.
C1 plus base banner or 4-star weapon.
What does
Okay.
base banner mean?
Okay. C6 4-star.
Yep.
Okay. Any weapon.
Any weapon, sure.
Dea, Tainari, the base banner characters at C1R1.
What is a
C2
base
is
banner
whatever, like,
character?
whatever. We can just move that from there for now. 'Cause-
I'm.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
C1R1.
I think the base banner as in he means the standard weapon banner. I think he means standard banner weapon, or 4-star. And then this is standard banner C1R1.
Ease of access.
Okay. What does Dea C1 do? Okay. If he's there chesting this hard, I don't even have data. Thankfully, what does this even do? Dea's max HP is increased by 20%, and she deals bonus damage based on her max HP when using the following attacks. Increases her damage, so literally does nothing.
More, but ask, please. Okay? Okay. Please center discussion around talking points. If you disagree with a placement, here we go. There we're talking about this one. On the discussion side of things, we have Hu Tao should move up and Nilou should move up. Okay.
All right.
Now here's the reason on Nilou. Okay. When we're talking about Nilou, I think that Nilou should move down. The main reason that I think Nilou should move down is the content right now, as well as the content that has been coming out, is not good for Nilou.
What? I can't even do that without my thing dying, but that's not that's not really true. If you even look at just this abyss, if you look at the first half of this, literally this abyss, it's just Nilou speedrunning. This abyss is literally first half is for Nilou. I don't get what he means. There's also the Toll Pub, which is actually a boss Nilou can burst down pretty quickly if you run triple Dendro. Then I don't even think the other half has a boss. And then the Abyss after that, in 4.4, also doesn't have a boss on one side, so Nilou's gonna dominate. I don't get what he means. You can argue content has become more favorable to Nilou, if anything, because there's chambers that don't have bosses, which is Nilou's biggest drawback. So let's carry on.
She has been losing relevance, not fully lost, but losing relevance as a top tier character because the content that we are finding ourselves in as of late is going to be more centered on single target fights. Many of the abysses that
what do you mean? The first half I'll let him talk.
Next year are going to be around single target fight bossing. Okay, that's part one. And because that half of the abyss will be on single target fights, the second half would most likely be AoE. Now, the only way that Nilou maintains relevance is if you are able to do lots of damage against multiple enemies that come to you. However, the amount of ranged enemies and the placement of the enemies in Spiral Abyss suggests that we're not going to get as much of the melee enemies running to us, Spiral Abysses. We're going to be getting a lot more spread out enemies, which then takes too long to set up for Nilou rotations. That makes it so that the character itself in Spiral Abyss will start to lose some relevance. However, she's still going to be an extremely strong character with extremely high DPS, but when it comes to Abyss clears and how she can utilize all her kit, that is kind of why she would fall off. In open worlding, she does have some setup required to...
He's mentioning open world. So his thesis for why Ayaka, sorry, not Ayaka, why Nilou is losing value is because single target, which they've completely separated single target and AoE chambers, so that's kind of a mute point. And two, because enemies can be spread out, which was never a problem in the first place if you have Nahida and Nilou, anyways. So, like, I don't really get it. You know what's funny? If I were to go on the just chatting section on Twitch right now, I could get banned. It's that bad. I don't know, I just don't get it.
Rotation, which makes her longer to use the most characters, and she doesn't have any high mobility characters in her team compositions besides Kirara.
You can use what? You mean Kirara? You can also use Yalan. Why is this entire chat mods? Why is this entire chat mods or Twitch subs? Is the unsubscriber only mode?
The only other way of using her in a high mobility team is with a Yelan, and if you wanted to use a Yelan and Nilou team composition, you can, and it does do some decent damage. The problem with that team composition, of course, being that you don't really have as much healing as you would like unless you throw a Baizu into the team composition mix, and if you're doing that, then, you know, you're going to start noticing some bigger issues with ER and all the other stuff.
How? Nahida, Baizu, and Favonius, or Prototype Amber, Yelan, and Nilou, that's perfectly fine. I don't get it. I just disagree. Yeah, and yeah, Kokumi also has really good range. Nahida also has really good range. You're still generating good blooms, regardless. And they're never going to make an Abyss Chamber that is completely, everyone is spread out. Everyone is social distancing like they have COVID. They're not going to do that.
Using it to use a Yelan.
He kind of just made a headcanon. He just made a headcanon and said Nilou is bad because of this, but I actually have no way to prove this, so I'll just make it up.
Issues with starting up rotations of healing. So, not be able to
I'd make it up.
Provide some issues. So, if you are going to be using a Nilou in open world, you can, and it does do okay, but it's never going to be as good as a lot of other King Coasters. When it comes to a Spiral Abyss, again, she has problems. On domain farming specifically, she is quite strong. However, when I did a lot of comparison between different team compositions on
I don't care about domain farming.
The introduction of Furina and a lot of other characters that have come out like Nebulate, the need for a Nilou for all of those types of things has gone down a bit. So, it's not so much that Nilou is a worse character, it's that the content that we're having right now in the game.
That was the most fair point so far, and that's kind of like Nouvelette's the most broken AoE DPS. So I guess Nilou could lose value there. It's not that she got weaker, but just because Nouvelette exists, there's an argue for value, Nilou losing value, because Nouvelette's so good in AoE anyways. So it's not like you need Nilou for that. For AoE checks, I think that's relatively fair. It's the most fair point he has made so far. And even then, it's questionable.
For the next 6 months or so, is not really going to go toward what Nilou is good at. And I don't think that we're going to get more styles of consecrated beasts that are going to be coming our way. There's not going to be as many Abyss cycles where we're going to get like walked on by a lot of different enemies. There's going to be...
He's just guessing. I don't get it. You're just making this up. You're literally just making this up. I don't think they're gonna release these enemies. I don't know. Like what?
Target bossing and more so enemies attacking from both distance and melee. So that's why I think Nilou should move down in the tier list because of those reasons specifically. Okay. Here, I'm gonna do this one.
It's not even Fields Crafting. It's not even Fields Crafting. Fields Crafting implies that you tested it in game. And you came to your conclusion from things in game. He's just making it up. He's just making it up. Sakapilko viewer is also what is in chat. That's interesting. Dream crafting, literally. A lot of people run their new characters in domains for friendship though, and that doesn't work with Nilou a good chunk of the time. Sure, but I don't...
Okay.
When making a meta tier list, I don't know if you should really factor in... Yeah.
If you disagree, why for the Nilou? With C0 R1 Nilou, I can go through 12-3-1 around 850, 855 with Nebula.
Yeah, he's also assuming... Okay, the thing is, he's also assuming the entire team has like C0 R1, in which you get key for Nilou. That makes Nilou's checks against bosses and boss matchups significantly easier. So that's just a further disagreement. Nilou's matchup against bosses, if you do have key, become a lot easier because key gives so much damage.
830. 12-3-1. With C0 R1 Nilou, you can go faster than you can with Nebulate. You can make it through with C0 R1 Nilou faster than Nebulate.
Why is he saying Nebulate? Sorry. Okay, Pepe, why is he saying Nebulate? Is it not just Nouvelette?
Are you using triple Hydra on that? I mean, it depends. You can use triple Hydra, it goes faster regardless. Okay? I think that's why she should move down, because the enemies are split. Okay? At least for the current Abyss first side. I disagree, because my experience shows me that Nilou is not as good. I've tried using Kokomi with Nilou. I've tried using triple Hydra with Nilou. I've tried using a bunch of different things, and it's not consistent runs. You can clear in about a minute 5. It is possible to do that. But the reality is, you have to get those two dudes at the start to charge at you, hit to the right side of one of the...
Okay. This is why I don't like clear times as a metric. Because clear times are predicated on any standards. So, it just becomes a game of she said, I said, she said, he said, where you can't really argue against it. Like, if you were to say, okay, what's the best Aggravate team? Yai or Kaching? I can say, well, I cleared second half faster with Kaching than someone else says I cleared second half faster with Yai. Like, where do we draw the line? My experience doesn't match up with your experience, so therefore we can't really come to a conclusion from that. And that's why I think clear times are kind of worthless. It depends. Yeah, there's so much RNG involved with clear times as well. Like, if you looked at the Seahorse, like, getting a bad rotation on Seahorse can be the difference between a 30-second clear and a 1-minute clear. So, like, when it's entirely subjective, I agree. Okay, having an opinion is fine. And when things are subjective, it's fine to give some subjective opinions about teams. Like, if you look at, yeah, let's bring Nahida into this. I don't like the shielder healerless Nahida teams. Like, yeah, Aggravate with Nahida, just because there's no mitigation. So I'd rather just use Kirara, as I said. I just think that's just factoring in practicality. So, but the difference here is that both of these teams are practical, and you're just saying, okay, this clears faster than this. So, it's like, there's zero conclusion that can be drawn from this. It's just my opinion against your opinion. So.
One of the dudes, what are they called? The pyro gunner things, and then they have to like jump into each other, and you have to bloom kill all of them really, really quickly, which is like not consistent. So I hear you. It's all in how fast you can kill the first couple guys, though. I disagree with the statement above that Yanfei is above Gene. It can provide additional damage, while VV is the same level of survivability. No, it's significantly less survivability, dude. Significantly less. Okay, I like how I survivability. So I hear you. It's all in how fast you can kill the first couple guys, though. I disagree with the statement above that Yanfei is above Gene. It can provide additional damage, while VV is the same level of survivability. Fast you can kill the first couple guys, though.
I need to slow down. He talks way too fast.
I disagree with the statement above that Yanfei is above Gene. It can provide additional damage, while VV is the same level of survivability.
What? What did he even say? Am I is there something wrong with me? I don't get what he means. He's saying Yanfei is above Gene on his tier list? Because Yanfei gives more survivability.
No, it's significantly less survivability, dude. Significantly less. Okay, I like how I brought up a character, which was, you know, Nilou. I hadn't even finished talking about it, but Zuki, why are you talking about that in the middle of my excerpt before even jumping in the conversation I just come in? Can we talk about one thing at a time, and then we can get to more varied points, please? Like...
Does he expect his stream to be a fucking classroom? Why is he airing this dude out for wanting to talk about something different? What? Bro, why is he trying to act like a teacher? This is so weird. Bro's about to send him to the naughty corner. How dare you talk about different things in my chat? How dare you?
I understand you want to talk about that specifically, but are you going to try to derail conversation as we start a conversation on one talking point? Come on, bro. I literally just put it on the screen. It's only...
You just ignore him. If you don't want to talk about it, ignore him. Oh my god. Why is he so mad?
Come on. Please.
Come on.
Why don't we talk about one thing at a time? I just brought up a Nilou thing. Can you bring up context on Nilou, and then we can go to more varied things?
Then talk about Nilou. You don't have to go with what your chat says.
17,000 different things. It's not going to get anywhere. Okay, why don't we talk about one thing at a time? I brought up Nilou. Let's talk about Nilou first. Okay.
Oh my god.
Fully. Don't bring up other things right now. Okay.
Grrr.
Point on Nilou on single target. However, we tend to have floors that are multiple target and the ease of access for both damage and team composition, focusing on res and hypercarry.
Yeah,
no, see, that's a stupid reason. You cannot put any reason reliant on resin. Okay.
Why can't
you? Cannot have, hey, this is the resin-focused team character, and I love that I didn't spend resin on it. You're just biasing your own reason because you really want it to be better than it actually is. That's a
Sekapoka called someone else bias. That is insane.
Bias reason. Okay. I've cleared 12-3 with a free-to-play Nilou Bloom in like 1:45. That's kind of slow. And holy shit, Twitch ads are so bad I can't actually watch your stream. Why don't you subscribe with Twitch Prime? Or if in general you can't watch the stream because I'm receiving money from advertisements, not complain about them.
Oh my god.
Okay? A streamer that is trying to make money off streaming makes money from advertisements, especially if you are not, you know, subscribing to the stream, which is fine. It's up your prerogative to subscribe, but like, don't complain about ads. You get to watch something for free, so deal. No matter.
Oh my god! Sicko. Does he just hate his viewers? Does he just hate his viewers? Seka. What? Huh? When people complain about, okay, I can understand because I do make money from ads too. When people complain about ads, do I even want to talk about this? When people complain about ads, they're not saying you shouldn't earn money for your content. They just think ads are annoying because ads are annoying. They ruin your viewing experience. I don't blame anyone for running ad. I'm using an ad blocker right now. Dude, are his viewers okay?
Or what you watch. I don't control the ads. They just put them up.
He's choosing to talk about everything but his tier list.
I'm torn on moving Nilou at this point because it's super easy to get and build results.
That was so mean.
I subbed just the ad popped up. I raised up. Nice. Thank you for subbing. Appreciate it.
That was so mean. I feel
What's this
bad.
on the screen? Can you read?
Why is he so sassy? Is he from the Mean Girls movie? What was that movie? The Mean Girls movie? Why is he so sassy? Oh my god.
More ads, please. There you go. Oh, it's weird to have ads today. I didn't mean to come up like that. Well, no matter what, when coming up to a streamer, complaining about advertisements to the streamer is not really a good choice. Just, you either sub to the streamer if you want to. You get the Twitch turbo thing that you can get so you don't have ads on the platform, or you just deal with the ads as a normal human being.
Oh my
Am I
god.
scary today too? Why am I scary? I'm just talking. I asked nicely.
No, you didn't.
So, the discussions on moving Nilou down? Yes. My fastest clear in 12 runs in around 1
That was
minute,
not
but I
nice
ran
at
an
all.
Electro team that I did 1-7. So I wouldn't say that Nilou Bloom is as good as I thought it would be. I think that Nilou Bloom on 12-3, which is the most... Nice. Wow, thank you for this. I appreciate it, Bob. I think Nilou Bloom on 12-3 is decent. However, in no way do I find it to be consistent or extremely good. I feel like you have to really hard skill issue the team composition and RNG it a little bit with the first two enemies to get
You have to play the team well so the team is bad.
a consistent run. The final two guys, yeah, you can blow through those guys pretty easy. There's not really an issue there.
Okay, again, this is also why I don't think clear... Okay, because meta depends on what you define as, right? So Sekapoko saying, because clear times aren't as consistent, then the team is bad, but if the goal is to just clear, the clear times don't matter. If the goal is to just clear the game... Like, if you just want to clear, Nilou will get you there quite easily as well. So I don't know. It's like, oh wow, she... Like, her clear times can be inconsistent, but she still clears fine. So... where's the issue?
Yeah, those guys die whether you use Nilou, whether you use... what's his name? Nebula, same frequency, because damage doesn't matter at that point. Consider the least space of 4.4 of this is
I'm reacting to Sekapoko's tier list.
Look at the you just okay. So Sinistras, what you brought up was a great point. Okay, look at the enemies that are available in the 4.3 Abyss or 4.4 Abyss actually, both of them. Okay, someone link me the Abyss lineup for 4.3 and 4.4. I'll put it on the side over here, and it's going to prove my point.
Chat, wouldn't it be funny if it just doesn't prove his point?
What do you get when you mix human DNA with goat DNA? Kicked out of the petting zoo, Kek.
You're weird. Anyways. Okay, if we consider the lead...
That was based.
So on Nilou, we do consistently. I haven't considered it, so I'd still say the same. I have felt like all the characters that are in the SS tier, whenever I use Alhaitham, whenever I use Hinari, whenever I use Linny, whenever I use Rizli, whenever I play an account that has any of these characters, when I use Zhangling, when I have a C1 Dea, when I see somebody play it, or I try it, and I try out these things, I have noticed that the Nilou team is more annoying to play. Okay, of all the teams on there, the Nilou team is the most annoying to play. Okay, and I don't like Alhaitham that much, as you guys know. I'm not like a super big fan of him, but I feel like the Nilou team is the least consistent, and I am the guy that plays the Nilou the most. Okay, I feel like Alhaitham is the least irritating to get all these things done. and it's not necessarily the best option a lot of the time.
He, huh? So, because you can't play the team well, or know how to rotate or group enemies with the team is therefore inefficient. I don't get it. Yeah, some characters are easier than others, but, like, if they have the team regardless, like, International has a very high learning curve. See one day, yeah. International has a very high learning curve. It's quite hard to learn how to rotate with International well. But at the same time, you can't just say International is a bad team because it's hard to play. It is still very practical. You just need to learn how to play it. Like, if you're not willing to learn how to group enemies AI with Nilou, then of course you're not going to get the full value out of her. I don't know. Like, yeah, I can't button mash and do Unga Bunk. I actually have to think. Therefore, the team is bad. Like, I don't get it.
Okay. Perhaps Nilou's evaluation we focus comparison with Zhangli and Kaya compared us into AoE, who has most volunteers. I believe that Nilou's AoE is the best in the game when it comes to C0R1 players trying to get quadratic scaling DPS in a specific situation where you have enemies that are stacked up against each other. So if you ever get a boss that was 2 different target boxes stacked up right against each other, then Nilou is obviously the best character in the game for that boss. Okay? If a boss has 2 hitboxes that you can hit and you can AoE a boss, then yeah, Nilou's gonna pop the fuck off. But if you can't do that, or you don't have 2 enemies right next to each other, or more, it's a little bit trickier. Was this it? Is this the Spiral Abyss?
But, like, Nilou and Nahida's range is so fucking insane. Have you seen Nilou's radius? And Nahida has basically infinite AoE.
This is the 4-4? This is the 4-3. Okay, good. So 4-3, okay? 4-3 on the boss.
Bro, put it on screen.
Second side, it's Thunder Manifestation. Okay, then Magu Kanki on first side. Then second half, it's gonna be, is that Vishap or is that the boss? I think it's the Vishap boss, whatever it is, right?
Wait.
So that's
Kaya's below Ayaka? Where? I don't see it. I mean, they're in the same tier. they're literally in the same tier.
Right there. 4 bosses in Abyss. 4. That's a lot of bosses. Okay. Then on the final floor,
Wait, if he's assuming a C0R1 Nilou, that can clear bosses just fine.
Breacher Primuses, which allows you to then use Nilou Bloom on that final floor, right? And then on the 12-3 second half, there's Eremites and the Water Newts. So that's a little bit more AoE. Nilou Bloom will do pretty decent there. However, she won't be insanely broken because of that type of fight. Okay, 4.3 has Tulpa? Is it the 4.3 Tulpa? I don't remember. Is this the right one?
I don't remember.
7th, this was dated, so this might be wrong. Well, I don't know, actually. Which one has Tulpa?
The goat.
This is another one? What's this one? Which one has Tulpa? Did they take Tulpa out? I thought Tulpa was in Spiral Abyss. 4.3 has Tulpa, and then this leak is wrong? Oh, this is the wrong one. Okay, so somebody give me the right one. This Daniel fucking Linny Main guy is not consistent. And we get the 4.3 one? That's what I thought it was Tulpa too.
Bazir is really good for it slow, yes.
I lost 50-50 in the minute. Okay, so let's talk about the 4.4 one. So 4.4 has a bunch of Eremites, right? I'm looking at the Eremites. All of them don't move. There's 2 of them.
What?
The rest of them don't move.
What?
Okay, they stand still and then they let you go to them. But there's 6 different Eremites in the company.
Yeah, but the ironic thing about that is that the Eremite actually gives you more hitboxes to work with because they spawn the enemy thing. They spawn their like animals. So you're also going to be destroying that while you target the enemies. Basically having 2 hitboxes near you at all times. And when you break the hitbox anyways, that's also going to kill the animal and reduce the resistance and keep the Eremites in place. And some of the Eremites kind of just teleport on top of you. They literally teleport to you. Most Eremites quite literally teleport to you, or they send an animal towards you that gives you more hitboxes, and which Nilou's going to be hitting in AoE. So I don't get what he means. Then when you also kill the animals, that also like takes away half of the Eremite's health and reduces their resistance. So you can kind of just destroy them from there. So I don't get what he means.
The second floor is Spectres, which obviously don't run to you. They just like kind of like float around at range DPS, and then they run you when they're about to die.
They do run to you. What? I'm talking about the Eremites. Spectres are quite aggressive. And also he's assuming he knows the enemy layout, which he doesn't. You don't know they could be literally kissing each other. So again, just dreams crafting.
And then after that, it's gonna be crabs and seahorses and such, and that's not great.
How is that not what?
Minstrels and samurai, which is gonna be running to you. So 12-3 will be fine.
What? You just didn't explain that. How is that not great? Those enemies are super aggressive. Well, you can't just you can't just not explain, brother.
But the first 2 floors, it'll be a little bit more problematic.
We're reacting to Sekapoko.
So a little bit more problematic there for Nilou Bloom, and then obviously Nilou Bloom is
how is it problematic?
Okay, that's 4-4. Okay, 4-3.
Seka.
Here we go. 4-3 is they move the oh, here we go here. So 4-3 has Tulpa on the second side on the final floor. It's Thunder Manifestation on the first side, and then it has some AoE on the second floor. Okay. First half on there's 4 different bosses though, so that's still true. There's 4 different bosses. There's only 2 AoE floors in that whole thing. One of them is Dendro resistant, the other one is less Dendro resistant. So second side, it's possible to run a Nilou Bloom and have a decent set of runs. However, you do 3 million damage single target with Nilou, and that's a bit trickier. I guess you could run triple Dendro on a Nilou team composition for the Spiral Abyss. You could be running a, let's just say, Nahida, Nilou with, I don't know, Baizu and maybe a Yao Yao or a fucking Alhaitham or something. And that could work, sure. Maybe that'll be good. I don't know. Seems like it'd be a bit problematic, but, you know, it seems possible.
I'm so confused. The Spectres are not aggressive if you don't deal damage with Sekapoko.
That's an aimless Ainari, it's fine. Okay. But based on your criteria here, I'm not really seeing the reason why Nilou shouldn't move down. I'm just saying the current content and the content that has been coming out has shown us that Nilou is not the character to be focusing on.
You just said the opposite.
On-field DPS boosting
Nilou is getting more better matchups.
That is going to be good for
it's the opposite
future when it comes to characters. Now, I'm not saying that she
like, oh my god, like, do you know how much you have to do to make me defend Nilou? I think I hate Nilou. I think she's ugly, and you're making me defend her. I feel disgusted.
Later on,
I'm actually about to
right
throw
now,
up.
She's not a broken fucking character, and she's as good as everybody in the S tier right now.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think your S tier is stupid. What if I just think your S tier is stupid? Because how can you justify Dea in Broken and not Nilou? That makes 0 sense. How can you justify Tignari in Broken and not Nilou? How can you justify Ryotsli in Broken and not Nilou? It doesn't make sense. Like, sure, Nilou may not be super broken, but neither is most of the other characters in here. So if your standard is going to be that Ryotsli can be here, that Tignari can be here, that Dea can be in here, then I just think your point isn't good. Like, the labels... I don't know.
Based upon how they all work in Spiral Abyss versus how she does. Is it oversteering it? Oh, it's coming really close to it. That's all I'm saying. Is
like, I think Dea should not be above 50% of the characters here.
Is slightly worse right now, and based upon
how is Nilou worse and Dea not? How is Tignari not worse? He can't even quicken on the Tulpan. He's a single target damage dealer. I don't get it.
Months, as well as
are Tignari's matchups against the Tulpa better than Nilou? No.
As well as what has been available, she is not as good as everybody in the higher tier.
Nilou is not as good as Nilou's not as good as Dea, guys.
Ability to deal with spread out enemies, but the best we have is Yelan, and the Viridis and Hun is kind of weak. Exactly. Those are reasons why Nilou is worse than AoE.
What? What?
Best we have is Yelan, and the Viridis and Hun is kind of weak. Exactly. Those are reasons why Nilou is worse than AoE.
I'm out. No, I can't do this. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. His brain is cooked. His brain is cooked. There's no way out of this one. There's no. There's... Never cook again.
Okay. I think that's why she should move down for now. I think that if in the future we start
Flip stood up and made his house shake. No one laughed.
seeing more characters come to Nilou where she can move back up because we get more characters added, then yeah, I think she should move up. But she can't really work with a Furina Nebula composition. She can't work with other randomized team.
Wait, Nilou works fine with Neuvillette.
Can move back up because we get more characters
I
added.
guess
Then,
Furina's
yeah, I think she should
matchup is
move
less
up.
favorable.
But she can't really work with a Furina Nebula composition.
Oh, does it mean like
She can't
Furina and Nebula together? I guess not. But I mean, you can still use it, but...
with other randomized team compositions, she just has her own team set, and she won't really improve. She'll still be good, but it won't be as good as the newer team compositions. What do you guys think? One, if you think
Dreams
Nilou
crafting.
should move down one tier. Two, if you think she's great where she is, and she
Dude, this 1-2 bullshit, I hate this so much. I hate this. Press 1 if you agree. Press 2 if you disagree. Like, dude, just... You know your chat is going to agree with you. This is just so you can backtrack that's a community tier list when it's just his opinion.
doesn't deserve to move down. All right, it looks like we're about 60-40 on this one.
What do you mean 60? The entire chat is ones! Brother!
Well, as we see, the
entire chat was ones! There were more ones in that chat than there are ones in a Taylor Swift concert.
it's not unanimous, and we haven't had enough. You guys don't have enough information to go off of, or you guys don't believe it hard enough yet. I guess
Guys. Press 1 if you think Sakapoko is cooking. Press 2 if you think Sakapoko is not cooking. New player here is Fischl good. Fischl's great.
today, but I'm gonna put a pin in it, and we'll come back to it and circle back because it's not a unanimous thing one way or the other. Yes. Okay. So this will be another topic of discussion on another tier listing stream when we do that in a few months, or in a month or so. Or okay. Okay.
2. So that's about a 50-50 split between ones and twos. Pretty ununanimous if I would say.
I'm gonna just say 50-50 here. So this is 50-50 on the result. Okay. All right. Now I think that Hu Tao should move up. Well, these are the 3 points of discussion we're talking about, and then we can go into other characters after that. Okay. I think Hu Tao should move up. Okay. Every showcase that I've seen for Hu Tao that
is it fine to just skip this because I agree? But actually, he's probably going to say something stupid.
Meta rotation of using Zhongli, Xingqiu, and Yelan has started to be outstripped by the Bennett variations and the Xingqiu variations.
That's always been the case.
Okay, Bennett Xingqiu variations with Furina are starting to outstrip that.
Why is he why Bennett, why Yelan, sorry, why Xingqiu and Furina instead of just Yelan Furina?
Extremely tight to play and does have some issues with circle impact. Okay, it's not a very mobile team for a character that has to be moving and using charge attacks all the time, so you have to be centered inside the Bennett at all times. The Gene variation is kind of ass, and I haven't really seen
what
players use anything.
What? Hold on. I know I shouldn't be sim testing. But sim is a good baseline, right? Are people gonna... You know, sure. Where is it? What? Let's sim chest a bit. It's where's Gene? It's literally the same team. The Gene one is higher. It's the same team.
With a Gene, Hu Tao, Yelan, Furina team, they've all come out almost identical to the genre.
Yeah, the Bennett one should be higher. I don't know why the Gene one was higher on the SM actually. The Bennett one should be higher from what I've seen from literally everyone, including Noir, J Stern Sheet. Can I fix it? Hold on. Yeah, they added Furina literally earlier today. Wait, hold on. Let me. I'm pretty sure that. Wait, what's he running? Why is. Huh? Why are you using. Is this gonna load? I want a sim, please. I just. Well, why aren't they starting at 50%? That's weird. Alright, let's see if my Mac doesn't die running this. Are you sure if you're gonna get enough stacks with Bennett when he casts his burst after you? I think the problem is that they're starting at 100% HP. Oh god, cooked. Does this one start at 50? Huh. I guess Gene would be better if they both start at 100%. That makes sense. Wait, what? 10,000, that's different. Okay, hold on, let's go. Do you guys care enough? Do you guys care enough to see me change the Sims around? Or should I just go back to Sekka chesting? It's gonna take too long to load. I think I'd rather just laugh at Sekka Poco. Alright. But yeah, Bennett, if you're starting at 50% HP, Bennett should be better.
Variation, there's not really any differences because you're losing
But like,
some of
but like we just saw, they're literally the same team. they are literally the same team.
Tao damage, they gain some Hu Tao damage, they're losing out on some of the tankiness, inter resistance, rotation frequency, and all that stuff.
What are you saying? What are you saying, brother? Rotation free what?
Really seen any good players use anything with a Gene Hu Tao all the time, so you have to be centered inside the. Does have some issues with circle impact. Okay, it's not a very mobile team for a character that has to be moving and using charge attacks all the time, so you have to be centered inside the Bennett at all times. The Gene variation is kind of ass, and I haven't really seen any good players use anything with a Gene, Hu Tao, Yelan, Furina team. They've all come out almost identical to the Zhongli variation. There's not really any differences because you're losing out on some of the Hu Tao damage to gain some Hu Tao damage. You're losing out on some of the tankiness, inter resistance, rotation frequency, and all that stuff because it just doesn't work out the same with Gene. Okay.
Everyone on the Gene team does more damage than they do with Zhongli. Everyone does more damage because you're getting buffed by Furina. Are you comparing Zhongli's resistance to interruption to a 75% damage bonus? What? And Jean is less circle impact. That's what's funny. He's saying circle impact for Bennett is bad, but Jean is literally more mobility, has more mobility because you don't have the same Jean circle. You're just using her burst to heal, then you can move out of it. So, by his standards, it should be better.
I think that the major problem with Hu Tao is on bossing. She does phenomenal. On ads, on fodder, not as much. I feel like she's really weak versus non-bossing.
Yeah, but like the fodder dies in one charge attack. And she can also just do one charge attack, hit 3 enemies in a row. Then if you're running setups like Bennett, Yelan, Furina, Bennett, Yelan, or Furina and Kazuha, you can just group with Bennett, Furina, and Kazuha, and all that damage is going to be enough anyways. Furina also helps with AoE anyways, so
content in comparison to what we have right now. She has been she's
like for mobbing isn't hard content. Mobbing isn't hard enough content to justify it being a flaw. If you were talking about enemies with like and even then heavier enemies is still quite a good decent master for Hu Tao, because Hu Tao can hit multiple enemies, and Furina also enables vapes and AoE anyways. So like yeah.
kind of fallen off to the point of boss killer at this point. But as far as boss killing goes, she's insane. Okay. When it comes to ads, when you line the ads up, she does quite well. But on a C0 basis, you're kind of huffing and puffing. But seeing how you can use C1 Hu Tao in this tier list with a dragon.
Okay, I was about to say.
You won't be huffing and puffing as much because you're able to use the charge attacks at higher.
You heard the HSR news? What's the HSR news? I don't play HSR, but what is the news?
Frequency and get to the locations of the enemies a little bit better. So that's why I think she should move up. It's because you can utilize C1 Hu Tao with the Dragon's Bane. We also did math, 2 days ago or yesterday.
I'm scared.
And it was really interesting. Hu Tao with a Dragon's Bane and the sufficient amount of EM versus attack is actually almost equivalent to a Staff of Homa inside of a Bennett buff. So when you're using that with a Furina, you end up seeing the damage numbers come out a lot more even with Hu Tao and a Dragon's Bane inside of a Bennett versus Staff of Homa. And because the damage is almost the same, not the same, but almost the same between the two, you get a very high tier character with very little issues.
Is he assuming both are in the Bennett buff? If so, that makes sense, I guess. They gave a limited 5-star for free. What? What? Is the limited 5-star good? No, I actually think Sekka is right here. If Homa is in Bennett buff and Dragon's Bane is in Bennett buff, and you give them around the same substats, like since you're losing out on like half of Homa's passive, the difference between Homa and Dragon's Bane isn't that high. It isn't even that high without Bennett buff. It's like, okay, no, 15% is kind of high, but still. Oh, they're giving Doctor Ratio for free. He's a pretty good single target DPS. I see. That's wow. I love how in Genshin we get absolutely nothing. We get a free 4-star once every year that we can choose.
Okay, so based upon those things, I think because the circle impact issue is abated by Hu Tao moving to the location easier because you have no stamina issues.
You also lose circle impact by using Jean.
C1 and having a Sing Cho in a team composition with a Hu Tao.
Hello, good afternoon, second chat. What did I miss so far?
Because we're doing a Hu Tao.
He just ignored the donation. Sekka.
You can then run to the location or sprint to the location whenever you're doing damage, and then bot them down. The only types of fights I think you're gonna have really big problems with are fights like the Tulpa fight, and I think Tulpa versus Hu Tao is problematic. The Thunder manifestation versus
The top part that allows her to have, that has a permanent Hydra aura. I don't get it.
Tao is also problematic. So those two fights, like on the next Abyss that's coming out in 4.3, she won't be great on, but she'll be insanely good on the first side, and she won't have any issue with the team compositions I've mentioned.
We got alloy, true.
Does it have to be Dragon's Bane though? If we're doing C1 Hu Tao, it has to be Dragon's Bane because it's not really a better option.
Ooh, there's not really a better option. Ballad of the Fords.
I never thought to see the day that Hu Tao moved above Yoimiya. Hu Tao so difficult to use.
You had average Sekka viewer. Average Sekka viewer. Average. Okay, that. Oh my god, that is a sentence I just heard.
Dragon's Bane better than Homa? I didn't say that. I said Dragon's Bane is the same as Homa inside of a Bennett buff with the correct stat line. Should we see sex buff Hu Tao more? Huh? No. What's the next Abyss of the 3 blind bosses? I didn't think Hu Tao up is Furina, if anything. That'd be a thing. I think Hu Tao Overload would be a thing. It's probably not going to be a thing. Yoimiya Overload, yeah, sure, but Hu Tao Overload, probably not. Chef Ruiz is not the character that's going to move Hu Tao up. The character that moves Hu Tao back, would move Hu Tao up, is Furina, if anything. Okay? Okay, what do you guys think? Isn't Rizli
I'm trying to
single
react
target heavy
harder.
also? His team time is not necessarily single target friendly, so like you can use a Zhangling, whereas the supports for Hu Tao are all single target. So Hu Tao has to be the primary.
Fucking liar, Dragon's Bane isn't even a 5-star, I know.
Does that make sense? So that you have to line the enemies up, charge attack through them, and then charge
Why are
attack
there
through
2 Gene Simps in my chat? Can you guys get out? You.
Whereas Rizli
You
just
simp
next to him,
a bottom
Zhangling
3
is over,
waifu.
and you can charge attack both of them together if you're close enough. Okay. Well, no one has a counterpoint to what I've said on Hu Tao so far. 1, if you think Hu Tao should move
Yeah,
up.
because
2,
it's your
no.
first rare good take. Why do I see Dea and Tignari in S tier? Let Sekka cook. Let him cook, guys. Let him cook. We may not know what he's cooking.
Okay, it was definitely not
He's
unanimous.
not following the recipe, but let him cook.
Definitely not unanimous. Arguments I provided. Starting the conversation. Diluc should move from C tier to B tier.
Right. Wait, C tier to B tier?
Alright, cool. No discussion required on that one. Alright, cool.
Are you sure? Okay, no, there should be discussion required because there's Lisa there. Lisa's Aggravate teams are really good. There's... Why is Charlotte so low? Wait, why is Charlotte so low? Charlotte's good. Toma should also be higher. Wait, where's Ito? If why are Ito and Goro in different tiers? And Diluc is not the same level as most of the characters here. Zhao, Venti, Jean. Also above Beidou and above Lisa is just, and above Charlotte is just, no. There should be some discussion.
No discussion required. Alright, cool. Alright, so now, if you have questions on character placement, don't ask them. Now is your time. 100. Alright, now is your time to then bring in, if you disagree with the placement of a character in the tier list, to now go over it. You have your time. We've gone over our discussion points, now we go into what you guys want to talk about.
Yes, why is Sara that high?
I mean, that's possible, but like, he's just good with
Sara's
Furina.
like
We tried out
negative
a new strategy
D
with
tier.
him, and he's actually quite decent with Furina. He's not better than all the other options. He's about the same as Klee, so I mean, it's still decent. Isn't Yunjin pretty low? If you think a character should move...
Hi Flip, just came from Jealous Podcast vids. What sort of build does Charlotte need to work with TDDS? I built mine with Tenacity and an ER Sans. She seems fine. Charlotte's one Charlotte teams are basically running Noblesse or TTDS. Sorry, Noblesse or Tenacity. And then weapon choices, just Fav. And if you have C4, you don't need to run any ER signs, you can run an attack signs, but it does depend on the team if you're using double cry and stuff. As a solo cry, you may still need ER signs, but it depends. 180 ER is about the ballpark you'd need for C4. But yeah, Charlotte, good. I might make a Charlotte guide, I like her so much.
Move up or down, provide a reason why. Okay? Do not just say, don't provide analysis on the tier list itself. Provide a reason why you think a character should move up or down so we can discuss that.
Yeah, okay, that's the thing I overlooked. TTDS is a very good weapon on her as well.
Why Diluc went up? He does decent damage. He has a percentage booster now that will help him. He can use double Hydro similarly to Hu Tao.
He's always had a percentage booster. Kazuha's been in the game for almost 3 years. What do you mean? What do you... Yulan's been in the game for a year now. Almost 2 years. He's had percentage boosters for a while.
Less DPS.
The reason why Diluc is broken now is because Furina raised the bar for almost every single talent damaging team.
But hey, it still works, and 36 is Abyss. He's been good since launch. If you're high scale cap, you can play extremely well, and the new meta that could come out in 4.4 can enable him to be even further up, so he can...
The new meta that I'm not going to explain.
I've played a lot with him at the start of the Furina patch. I played, I think 5 or 6 Abyss runs with him with different variations, and it was pretty good. So
yeah, Bennett C6 has also always been there.
Noelle S- because of Furina interaction, it's so strong. I said we should put a pin in this thing in here, because we don't know how well Navia Noelle is going to work.
What?
We don't know if there's problems in the rotation. We don't know all those things. It's going to take a little bit more time to solidify that, because we still got to farm the artifact set for Navia. We got to figure...
What does that have to do with Noelle's placement?
Figure out exactly what the right rotation would be. We got to figure out exactly how you could line everything up to make that work. There's a lot of things that need to happen before we move that, okay?
Because Noelle doesn't work with Navia, she can't move up, even though her synergy with Furina is pretty solid. One of the better synergies as a healing driver. I don't get it. She has to work with Navia first. What? Brother. So if she doesn't work with Navia, she's just gonna move down?
We put a pin in that one.
What did I walk into? Don't worry.
Hu Tao up because chat dead wrong? I mean, it's a 60-40 vote, man. What do you want? If you want a character...
He didn't count, by the way. He just guessed. It's a 60-40 vote.
Down, you got to provide an analysis as to why, and then you got to provide rationale. And I brought up Hu Tao and all the reasons I think she should move up, and if you don't provide your own reasons, it's your faults, bro. I'm gonna put it back on you, dude. If you don't provide analysis and reasons why Hu Tao should move up when you had the floor to then tell everybody why it should move up,
I'm not gonna sign off this. Wait. Mid-high. Do you think the sign placement is too high or too low? No, Zhawa's 3 tiers below Wanderer for whatever reason. Because the Sino has been very polarizing. Too low? Fair. He's in the same tier as Yonfei. That's kind of odd. Nuvula is significantly too high. Also, my siblings just came back from school, so I might have to end stream here, so you guys don't hear children yelling in the background. So I think the time is 2044. You can watch the rest on Monday's stream. Like, you guys aren't tripping about the children kidnapped in my basement. Like, come on. Like, let's be for real, guys. So, I'm sorry for edging you guys. But I don't think having background noise is bad. It's bad. It's bad. Keep going. No, I can't. I don't want to... It's gonna be distracting. And, I don't know. The time is 2044. We'll remember it. There's another hour left of. I can't just rush it. There's an entire hour left of this tier list. We'll watch it. We'll watch it on Monday stream. I'm sorry. We'll watch it on Monday stream. But yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It is 100% distracting. Slap your brother. I'm 18. No, I have a younger brother. Well, I have two younger sisters, two younger brothers. But yeah, I should probably go now. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you on Monday. Goodbye. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, I should do the thing. I'll see you on the flip